How he suits up to do this. You do this in like his shorts and Tevas.
Hey man, you never know when your car's gonna fucking catch on fire.
That's true. That's that one shot before where his leg was basically on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, those apartments? Those look like apartments to me.
That would
Probably
suck.
No way, that would be the best thing.
I would
ever.
film. Yeah.
I would love it.
I would be out there every freaking night filming. I love me some meatballs in my face.
Balls of meat.
Keep the change, you filthy piece of amazing cook chef guy. Whatever you want to call yourself, you fucking piece of shit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this super special reunion-esque episode of the Camcast.
Holy shit, everybody's here.
Yes,
What?
Everybody is here.
Everybody.
Yep.
Special like it needs a helmet?
Whoa.
I mean, we always need a helmet. Helmet, race suit, no mech underpants.
Yes.
We know what we're about.
Yep, we get a part closer to the buildings.
Anyway, I am
We get our own door, and it opens by itself.
Yeah.
I am Mike, Doc Taste, Deer Leader, the man who's trying to bring this into some semblance of, a podcast.
Herding cats.
I am joined, as always, to my immediate right, the excitable child of this podcast.
Hello.
Yes, Gavin Pecar, Doc Bold himself.
Indeed.
Yep.
Bold.
Chuckling like an idiot
Oh, jeez.
for many reasons. Now he's getting into a madman.
Now he's like evil.
Wow, all right.
Wow.
That is Professor of the Ghetto Arts, your mine, our Uncle Radical, Dave Raleigh.
Mariska Hargitay.
Yes.
Gesundheit. Sitting stoically at the end of the table, not cracking up because I said Gesundheit after Mariska Hargitay.
Oh, he's laughing now.
Yep. Hold it together for just 2 seconds.
Come on.
Yeah.
New dad.
Goose Frava.
Some bitch.
Yep. It is
mean-
Trent from Sandy himself, the shadowy billionaire.
Trent said.
Trent Bray.
Ahoy hoy.
Thank you. And making his quarterly court-mandated return to
Triumphant return.
or whatever.
The newly
It is-
anointed
Oh.
pizza stepdad.
Yep.
Because it was like 2 months since I've been here. I missed
Something
you
like
guys.
that.
I missed you guys.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Gavin, you look older.
Come
Dave,
on.
your
am.
beard's still amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Trent, you're still a billionaire. And dear leader, your beard's gone.
Yes, it is. By
Holy
the way,
Lord.
that
Trent.
voice is Brandon Christiansen.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
We should probably say your name so
Nah.
people know what's going on.
Nah.
But whatever.
No one cares.
We care, Dad.
Yeah,
Star.
we do.
Okay. The
All right.
more you know.
Or whatever. Anyway,
High five.
crispy.
Mm.
Anyway, as we sit in this basement with this bountiful bounty
Yes.
before us,
This feast
Amazing.
you're
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you, Mike.
Provided
Thank you,
by-
dear leader.
provided by Dear Leader himself.
I was
Yes.
not expecting a home-cooked meal tonight.
He's a
but
freaking chef over here.
I just see stuff on the internet and I
Go
make it happen in real life.
Go F yourself, Gordon Ramsay. You ain't got shit on the Camcast. I'm
And
sorry.
if you see cool stuff on the internet, perhaps you might see some cool stuff from our sponsor,
Hey-o.
Steady Broke Clothing.
Hey,
SteadyBroke.com.
check him out.
Yeah, go ahead and jump into their catalog there. They've got all kinds of cool T-shirts. We've got Depresso T-shirts. Mike and Gavin are wearing the Broke AF T-shirts.
I actually wore this to work today.
That's
Nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and scope out what they got. They got trucker hats, they got crop tops, they got T-shirts, they got sweatshirts.
Crop tops need to happen.
Yeah, we need.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag make crop tops great again.
Yeah, there we
2018.
go.
Tis the season for crop tops.
That is. That's something no one wants to see.
Pumpkin,
No, I'm
we're
gonna-
calling you out right now.
Says you, old
I want to
man.
see that.
Yeah,
I would see. I would watch Pumpkin in a
I'm going to wear it next week and have the hairy bagel all out there for you guys to
I
see.
love it. I love
That's-
it.
AKA my belly.
Okay, well,
my
if you
hero.
guys want to go ahead and show us up on our fashion, you
Yeah.
can do that. And then when you're ready to purchase, go ahead and type in CamAuto15 at checkout. That gets you 15% off the entire order.
What?
Yep.
That's money in your pocket.
That's
yes,
good
it
stuff.
is.
Save it.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
SteadyBroke.com. Steady Broke on all social media.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, thank you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Love
Shout
you, Christine.
Love you, Tommy.
Yep.
Megan, Christine.
Miss you, buddy.
I don't know what her name is.
and Pumpkin, the tiny, adorable, indifferent puppy.
yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
A different puppy.
Yes. Well, gentlemen, we have many things to get to.
Oh,
We have an agenda.
we have
Yes,
things,
we do.
Things and stuff and such.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do.
But first and foremost,
First and foreskin.
Now,
ladies and gentlemen,
Hey-o.
the Toyota Supra
Uh-oh.
is making its triumphant return
Did
to North America
I ruin it?
in the Monster Energy Cup.
Top
tier.
Left turns only.
Yeah,
Hey.
well, eventually. It's going to be showing up in the Xfinity Series first, the thing that you never watch because it's on Saturday and you're out doing stuff because, you're a fun-loving human being
Or a father of two.
or whatever.
Right.
yeah,
Trent knows
Yeah.
3.
3.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez. You
Yeah.
should have more grays than me. jerk.
I should.
Anyways,
Anyway,
frickin' NASCAR, Supra and NASCAR. Who would have thought?
yep, that
Not me.
is. So, yeah, the plan is that they will be showing up in the Xfinity Series first because that is apparently where the cool cars start off. Ford debuted their weird Mustang body in the Xfinity Series. Chevy did the Camaro down there.
Challenger.
Yeah, Dodge did the they did the Challenger before they died. And then now Toyota, instead of having Camrys in both series, it's going to be the Supra.
Well, lest we forget, they had the Solara for a good while there.
I'd like to forget about that time.
Let's not forget about it, though. That's just one of the greatest two-door coupes Toyota's ever made.
I was happy living my life,
Thank you for that. That was sarcasm implied, not red.
Coming from the one person I could see driving a red-on-tan Solara convertible with a manual
No.
transmission.
It's sky blue.
No.
Sky blue.
Although close, it would be the gold on gold.
Gold
on tan.
Hey,
Gold on tan.
my dad had one of those. He had like a champagne on tan Camry Solara.
just total
when
old
it
person
had a
steez.
200 horsepower V6, and he thought it was awesome.
The business.
That's just
You've made it when you're driving
He
a Solara.
went from a Camaro Z28 to a Camry Solara.
Where
we
did
shall-
it all go wrong?
we
so
shall-
horribly
lasted
wrong?
like a month.
We shall shame him. Shame.
Well, he's dead.
Shame.
So.
Oh, he is? Oh, dang it. Now I feel bad. Really?
Has been for like 10 years.
it's been a
jeez.
while.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's-
okay. Next time I will do my research before joining the show. And it's
diving-
been a pleasure being here, everybody. I love you. See you later.
Diving head first into that kiddie pool.
Hey-o.
If you want an easy way to remember it, it was 2 weeks before my wedding. So
Oh,
know
dude.
that how long I've been married is about how long
Yeah.
he's
Holy
been gone.
crap.
So.
Jeez, Trent, I'm going to buy. Can I buy you something?
Yes.
Can I give you money out of my wallet?
Yes.
I feel bad.
Yes.
Okay.
How much money is this going to take?
I only have a 20 in cash, so I,
I
hope
will
that's
take it.
Good.
I mean,
okay,
all right.
then.
Would take
You
it.
can't put a price on emotional damage.
That I just cost. Anyways,
So
Supra. Back to the Supra.
Yeah, so
And the emotional damage it's about to cause.
and I mean they're so
Well done.
Hey.
they have a video of it running around, like
Yes.
professionally produced and everything, and I will say it looks great.
No.
Front 3/4, and then the further around you get, the more and more it looks just like literally everything else.
In NASCAR.
Yeah,
Correct.
So I mean, the
It's
nose,
Illumina. It looks like Illumina.
I mean, isn't that the point?
the nose transferred fairly well. I was somewhat concerned about that, in that I was not concerned whatsoever, nor did I ever expect this to happen.
Well, to be fair, though, like everything in NASCAR just looks like they stretched saran wrap over the production car.
Right.
Took a picture of it and said, yeah, let's do that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, the templates they use are hilarious.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love seeing the pre-race measurement templates. It's like, that's why every car looks the same, because they have to.
Yeah, they've got that.
Stupid.
They've got it down to a science. So
Well, yeah, science based on... Anyways.
whatever. Anyway,
But
so
to be fair, Toyota's saying that they're going to not cause us more emotional damage by revealing the production car at Goodwood Festival of Speed.
But
Which
wrapped
is-
in camo.
Yeah, but they're also
Eh.
not going to fully reveal it because it will be in camo.
Wrapped in camo.
Uh,
That's not really
gonna do a
revealed.
run?
So Toyota's just stupid. It is going to do a run, though.
Did they learn
So
nothing?
We'll get to hear it.
Did they learn nothing from Acura? How it took them 12 years
Or-
to bring the
or-
NSX,
Yeah.
or
Or-
Lexus when they brought the
Yeah,
LFA.
with the LFA,
Yeah.
but that's their corporate.
Remember when
Buddy,
Ford
they should-
stole their
yeah.
thunder when they released the freaking
You see,
NSX?
they
It's like,
need-
oh hey, there's a new Ford GT no one knew about.
yeah,
Toyota
Right.
needed to do that with the Supra.
Yeah,
The fact that we've had so much hype for so long and people artificially inflate the last generation Supra already
Yeah.
yeah,
tells me that no matter what kind of car this is, it's going to be disappointing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw the
it's-
FT1 concept at Cars and
Like
Coffee.
350 horsepower or something shit
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's a BMW. Let's be honest,
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
new
going-
Z5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's going to be the Z5, except it's going to look different.
with a Toyota badge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you know that one time Mazda made an ND Miata and then Fiat was like, let's make a Spider?
Do it.
That's legitimately what's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or- yeah.
Yeah.
A little more. Yeah,
I bet
okay.
the BMW is going to be the better car.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah,
Oh, for sure. It has to be.
Hands down.
And I bet it's
Yeah.
going to be cheaper.
Oh, for sure. Well,
The BMW? No.
I think the Toyota will be
I
the
think-
budget.
I think there's going to be a adjusted dealer market price on the Supras.
Yeah, I
Is
think
there going to be that much demand? No.
No, but they'll think
The thing
they
is,
will.
all the people that are like excited for the Supra to come out again are the same people that are daily driving decade-old Subarus.
yeah. Mike, the people who are thoroughly excited about this thing
Like-
showing up,
No, not me.
no. Yeah, the people who are excited about this thing coming back are the same people who couldn't afford, a Mark IV when it was kind of a new thing.
They couldn't afford a Mark III. Let's be real.
I couldn't afford a Mark IV right now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well,
But
yeah.
it's
I mean,
because
that's.
they'll be the same price.
Most people can't.
I mean,
They're insane right now.
I mean, really, your choice is you could have a Mark IV Supra,
Yeah,
or you could have like a newer, arguably better BMW.
correct.
So take your pick.
And you know which way I'm going to go.
Yeah,
Being
you're gonna-
Euro trash. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're going to say you're going to finish the GTI, and then nothing's going to happen.
And then another layer of dust
Yep.
after another 2 years.
You and I can relate.
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
Well, how long? No. I think you got me, though, because I put the GTI down 2 years ago this month.
Well, no, like I said a couple podcasts ago, I moved it the other week.
Right, that doesn't count. I moved mine last week. That doesn't count. The
Like,
dust.
I fired it up. I
did you
didn't
wash
push
it? Did you wash it?
I washed it last year.
No, okay, that doesn't count. Stop talking.
You guys need to see my right-hand drive Subaru then. Like, it hasn't moved since I bought it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I remember you
I've had
telling us
tires
when you bought
stacked
that.
on top
What
of
about
it.
your
and,
your Starion or?
Yeah,
those
so-
have been gone for years.
No,
Yeah.
don't you own one still that
No.
technically you don't own?
No, that's the
no.
Shelby.
The
That's the
Shelby.
Shelby.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
That one
Shelby.
hasn't moved for a couple of years either.
I've got something for you.
Uh-oh.
It's related to a new project that I saw you acquire.
Oh?
Oh.
You'll enjoy it.
Which one was that?
Niels. Only the professor could say that and be honest about it.
Yeah.
Mine. No. You'll see. Anyway.
Okay.
So Supra, it's coming. It's going to be. It's Goodwood. Are they going to run it at Goodwood?
They're gonna run
Festival?
it at Goodwood.
So we're going to see it ass end the hay bales of Goodwood. It's going to be awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's going to be
amazing.
something.
Who's going to drive it?
I don't know. Who cares?
Timo Glock. He used to be a Toyota driver.
Fernando
Look it up.
Alonso.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you never know. Maybe Randy Popst has the weekend open. And he's just going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll drive your car. Whatever.
He's a good driver.
He's
Yeah,
a damn
He
good
is
driver.
so good. Do you know what his daily drive? At least when he came here last time when K-Pax had the Volvos, daily driver is a TDI Jetta Sport Wagon,
Does not surprise
and
me.
he has a 996 turbo. Such
Yeah.
a badass dude.
Does not surprise me.
Just
Oh,
legit.
a buddy of mine from Colorado Springs actually was having breakfast with Randy Popst
Yeah.
over Pikes Peak
Oh,
weekend.
wow.
So,
Jeez.
super
Yeah,
cool.
He's like the most humble, like down-to-earth driver I've ever met in my life. And he's tall. He's my height. He's
Yeah,
6'3".
he's really
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah,
Big
how's the
dude.
air up there?
Yeah, it's great. Thinner.
Okay.
Which is why I'm slower at math and
Oh.
stuff.
Well, you know.
Language. Anyways.
Well, yeah. So next year, Supra, Xfinity Series. Year after that, Monster Energy Cup.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Do they think that's going to attract younger buyers? 'Cause,
No.
Like,
No.
isn't NASCAR
Well,
losing?
back to American buyers.
yeah, NASCAR is shedding viewers.
Yeah, left and
hard.
right, like hand over fist. They
Yeah.
are like looking. That's why they came up with the period racing. You
the
know,
stage racing. Yeah.
Stage. Yeah, that's a better way to say it. It's why they came up with the menstruation racing. Yeah, no. It's,
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Just
I'm sorry.
Put the shovel down. Dad.
Okay, sorry. I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, no, they're trying to do everything possible to attract new viewers, but it's not working
Yeah, it's,
because the product is essentially the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
They need
Yep.
to go back. They need to reset NASCAR and just actually buy a freaking showroom car, put a roll cage in it, and
No,
race it.
no, they need to go further back. They need to start running moonshine again.
No,
That
no,
would
no.
be rad.
Yeah.
They don't need to go that far back.
We
But
may-
here's what they need to do: a good third of the schedule needs to be on dirt.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That
Yes.
would be cool.
Or sand.
I was gonna say,
Get it
I
slideways.
like the moonshine way. Let's have them
Well-
go over like the Wyoming border,
We're not far from that.
get the
No.
get the higher alcohol content beer, and run it back to Utah.
Well, no, they'll go from Russia to Alaska to bring that non-tariffed vodka that's
There you
about to
go.
be tariffed
There you
over
go.
to here. You know, President Cheeto's going to make sure that happens. Anyways, yeah, that'd be great.
Yep. Well, whatever. So I say bring back dirt. Trent brings back felonies.
Yeah,
It makes it more exciting.
It really does.
I'm going to call you New Dad. I hope you're not offended by that.
No,
New Dad.
Yeah. Here we go. Well,
It works.
Yeah.
yes. Well, in slightly less disappointing motorsport news,
Oh.
we had the British Grand Prix.
Oh, yes.
The third in the quote-unquote triple header,
Oh, it
which
was-
just means they had 3 race weekends.
Which is the
back to
first
back.
time in, well, I can't remember.
I don't
since-
know.
It was like since the 60s or 70s or
Something like that. Sure. Anyway.
Yeah, it's been some
Um,
time. Yeah, tea and scrumpets is what they were saying all around there. Do you spot it? Is the cat alone? No. That's British.
I mean, I appreciate you trying, and I never want you to stop, but
James,
stop.
our local race car driver would know what I'm talking about when I say
yes, he would.
that. Okay.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
so I watched qualifying before I went to Saturday's NASA event, which was fun and horrifying because it was so goddamn hot.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was terrible out there.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah, I bet you shed like 8 pounds.
My new hat really paid off.
Nice.
That was worth every penny of that $12 I spent up at Park City for it.
Full brim.
Mm-hmm. With a little thing coming down the back.
Yep, cancer
Brilliant.
proof. Proud of you.
Yep. Anyway, so hometown hero Lewis Hamilton
Yeah.
managed to take the pole by. What do you want me to say?
Go on.
Yeah.
He is hometown hero.
Yeah.
Even though he lives in Monaco full time, but whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They're claiming him. I'm just gonna go ahead and let them do that.
Yeah,
Sure,
let
whatever.
him claim him. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I love how he's like, "That's my hometown race," even though I literally live by the Monaco GP. Whatever.
Yeah. Like half the field.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he took the pole over Sebastian Vettel by .044 seconds.
Just barely.
Yes.
Ferrari is there.
They were going back and forth with each other in qualifying.
Yeah,
Which
and-
was great.
And even in practice, like Ferrari never tops the timesheets, for the last 4 seasons in a Friday practice. And lo and behold, second practice Friday, Vettel's top. And
Yeah.
he's there. And Hamilton even went out 3 times after and couldn't match it. So it was fantastic. It would build
Yes.
up to the race.
Yes. So, and we had Kimi Räikkönen hitting our man.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Okay. So the green flag. Okay. Yeah. So we got Lewis, Vettel, Raikkonen, and Bottas.
Yeah, Valtteri's hanging around.
Yeah.
like he does.
Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari, Mercedes. It's like just a beautiful split.
Yeah.
And right at the first turn, second turn, maybe I can't
It
remember.
was first turn.
It was first turn, and Raikkonen. I'm sorry. Raikkonen.
Yeah, it was Raikkonen.
Yeah,
It was Raikkonen.
he just Hamilton did what he always does, what he used to do, and got a really horrible start because you finger clutch. It's a
Yeah,
finger
it's a
clutch.
hand clutch.
It's a hand clutch. Well, it's your fingers, but
Well,
it's a
yeah.
hand clutch, and you finger that clutch.
You're saying, God damn it.
NSFW. Did we just reach that?
No, we
Pizza Dad.
Gavin
How,
just
Dad?
rose out of his
How,
seat.
Dad?
Pizza-
How do we finger that clutch?
Okay, see what you want to do, son.
How dare stop.
Okay. Is he just gently, and then
No.
you get the pinky? Anyways,
God no.
Wow.
Don't you teach these children
Wow.
those things.
that was
Don't
like
listen-
VW Nation circa 2008. It's like
Don't
the
listen-
shocker was everywhere. Anyways,
Don't listen to anything he has to say.
yeah, don't ever listen to me.
Show us
But
on
no.
the doll where the internet hurt you.
But Hamilton got a horrible start like he used to 2
Yeah.
years ago, and it was so awesome, so great, and he knew he just bogged it down, and Vettel pipped him right at the beginning. First corner, Vettel was in the lead, Hamilton second. Raikkonen was right there, and even Bottas, Valtteri was right there too, tackling or attacking, and Vettel was just in defense mode. It was fantastic. But Raikkonen, I think he was a little too optimistic, thinking he'd
Yeah.
get that corner.
Yeah, that was-
and just wheel-to-wheel contact sent Vettel or Hamilton into a spin, and Raikkonen fell to the back as well.
Yes.
And then got a 10-second penalty from the stewards, which was pretty strict, seeing as a similar incident in the last race warranted a 5-second penalty. So,
Yeah.
So I think they didn't look kindly on Kimi, but he shouldn't have put his nose in there.
No, he knows better.
He knows better, but afterwards, Hamilton was saying didn't quite like the strategy Ferrari was using, implying that they meant to do that.
Yeah, well, he's going to complain about somebody's strategy. That's just what he does.
He's oh my gosh. So anyways, it was an amazing race. There's a 60% rate of safety cars at Silverstone, at the British Grand Prix. So it's a pretty high rate of having an opportunity for a safety car. And lo and behold, there sure was. It was Sauber, I think. Alfa Romeo Sauber sent it right into the wall, kind of going into that turn 11 or something like that,
Something
on
like
the
that,
back straight where you're flat out. Again, they had 3
That was,
DRS zones.
Yeah, Marcus Ericsson just DRS going into that turn and then just took a little bit too much curb.
And
then around he went.
There goes the back end, and hello, tire wall. Yeah, it was fantastic,
Yeah.
But they were doing pretty good. I felt bad for Sauber.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of a bad weekend, and they lost all of their drivers, actually.
Yes,
in
they
the
did.
W.
Yeah, Leclerc
scoring no points. Leclerc retired, and
with a mechanical of some sort.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm pegging him at Ferrari. I bet Leclerc, he goes to Ferrari soon, if not next year for sure.
Charles.
Which will be great. I think he'll do well. I think he'll be right there with Vettel. Anyways, fantastic race. So that was the first safety car.
Yeah.
And everybody who was smart went into the pits. So that's
Yeah.
Ferrari and Red Bull, which is weird because Ferrari usually screws up
They usually screw this up hardcore.
the planning, but they nailed it and went in and got fresher tires. Mercedes stayed out.
Yes,
And
they
Hamilton
did.
was
They tried to press their advantage.
he was so pissed about it. He kept questioning his team. He's like, why did, how am I supposed to compete with these guys? They have fresher tires. And he just kept going off on the radio and talking to Bono, his race engineer, and it was just hilarious.
Sorry, Bono?
Yeah, Bono, his name, the racing engineer is Bono.
Funny.
Yeah,
Yep.
isn't it
Funny.
nice? And he is British, so
Yeah.
not Irish. Anyways, And he just sounded like a petulant little B word every time.
Yeah, he's such a spoiled brat when it comes.
Yes.
Like, if it doesn't break his way, it's never hit. Well,
All race long, though, he was that way.
Yeah.
As soon as he got hit by Raikkonen, he was like, should we even continue the race, is basically what he's saying. He wanted to bow out.
well,
And
yes.
they had to reinvigorate him and say, hey, there's no damage. The telemetry? Yeah, there it is.
Telemetry.
Telemetry.
Shows no reports of damage. You're good to go. You're setting faster times than Vettel, although
Yeah.
he was in 18th place.
But he was taking chunks out.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It was so awesome to watch, which is why they should do inverted fields.
Yeah.
When they do a race, they should put the fast guys at the back because it's
I
so
like
much
that
fun to
idea.
watch that
Yeah.
passing. The British touring car does that on the third race of their little sprint series. So,
Yep.
which is awesome.
Which is weird and infuriating
Yeah.
to some people.
But it's so awesome to
Yeah.
watch because the good guys will, motor through and it made him work. He had
Yeah.
to earn his dollar that day. But yeah, he battled back from dead last to second. He ended up getting second, and
Yeah.
even with that, bad call by Mercedes on the strategy part to not bring him in, they had another safety car because lo and behold, our favorite Roman Grosjeans
Ah, yes.
does what he does best and wrecked into somebody.
The number one driver you have when you don't know anything better.
Yeah, him and Carlos Sainz. Wow. Carlos Sainz were going at it, and Carlos was going for a pass on the outside of the same corner
He
where
was
the
going a long way around.
Alfa
but then
Romeo, but he had him.
Yeah.
And then frickin'
Grosjean is a little loose.
lost the front end
Yep.
and did a little twitch and took
them both out.
Yep.
And then another safety
So
car.
he's out. He's out of F1, and he should be, in my opinion. He's a has-been that never was. So
Gunther Steiner has to, at some point, admit that he screwed up getting drivers for Haas F1.
Yeah. Although I like Magnussen. I'm not going to lie. Magnussen's
doing
good. Every point except for last race because, Roman finally finished a race.
Promote Magnussen to your number one driver.
And then
find some dude in, F2.
Yeah, although
who's
not
hungry
Ferrucci because in GP2 he just sealed his fate in NASCAR.
Not the dudes who hit the dude who hit his teammate on purpose.
Not our only hope from America.
Oh, God.
That's not going to happen.
Raikkonen might be back next year.
Oh, I hope not. That dude is just he is dead weight.
He's
a talent, no doubt, but he won his championship because Hamilton lost it. He didn't win it because he won it. He won it because Hamilton lost it.
Yeah.
So, and that was in 2007, so
whatever.
And he hasn't won a race. He's now has the record for the longest period between an active driver between a race win, which is 103 races or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So we call it dry spell.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Yeah,
But he did get some impressive driving in this race.
Yeah. He came back to finish third, although,
Yep.
and then even with a 10-second penalty on his pit stop. Ferrari did fantastic work as a team. Their strategy was solid. As a Tifosi, I loved it. Huh? But, oh, my gosh, after that second safety car, that four-car battle was just amazing.
I was just watching Bottas. I'm just like, we all know what's going to happen, man, and it's just
8 laps to go. They finally set the green flag out, and everybody was Vettel on Bottas and Raikkonen on Hamilton, and
it's
it
like
was
watching a
fantastic.
nature documentary and just seeing like a pride of lionesses hunt down like
Yep.
an injured wildebeest. It's like, come on, man. Just make it into the woods.
You could do it.
You could do it.
And then he didn't.
Nope.
No.
And just so close, and then suddenly a bunch of lions are coming.
Ricardo almost got him at the end,
God.
He finished outside the points. He didn't get a podium, so I felt bad for Bottas. That dude has no luck. The only luck he has is bad.
He is just a punching bag for
and
fate.
he's a talented driver.
Yes.
Like he could win a championship if he just would get some luck his way.
How much does Williams want him back right now?
Oh my gosh, they would kill for that, but he would never go there. Their car's shit.
God, no.
Yeah.
A man who doesn't have full use of his hands is telling you your car is trash.
Yep. So anyways, long story short, Vettel won. Ferrari was fantastic. Yep. Ferrari leads the Constructors' Championship. I can't remember the last time that has been. They had this Spygate, the email gate from 2007 that kept him out of the points as a constructor in 2008, so they couldn't score points, so they had 0 points. But what was funny is Hamilton got second, and they usually do the post-race interview right there in the Parc Fermé as they park the cars, right, and they bring it in. And Vettel's there, and Raikkonen's there, and they got the interview with him, but Hamilton freaking stormed off into the little room, the media room for the drivers prior to the podium ceremony, and just looked like just a little bitch, just sitting there pouting and just being like, I didn't pay taxes on my jet. I didn't win this race. It's my home race, whatever. He's a talented driver, but holy shit, he just smacked all of the British people and his fans in the face by acting the way he did. And then,
Are you surprised though?
Yeah, what happened to that whole?
well,
yeah.
no, I'm not, because he has a pattern of doing this. Whenever things don't go his
pattern of
way,
being a douchebag.
Yeah.
Whenever things don't go his way, he'll find something that's totally outlandish and blame it on that. Like this is Ferrari's strategy was to wreck me. Like last year, there was an FIA ruling against him. He's like, it's because they're racist, and he threw that card out there.
Yeah, I remember
That
that.
was real bold statement.
Yeah, I mean that was during the whole like taking a knee during the
I mean, is
Like
that
just capitalize on a situation.
yeah, it's just like hilarious because it doesn't
is
apply
that
to
the hill
him
you
at
want
all.
to die on, Lewis? Is that really where you want to?
So, anyways,
Did you see him on the podium too?
yeah, not happy.
Ferrari's all celebrating, and
Yeah.
he's just kind of like half-heartedly
whatever.
shaking the champagne and trying to walk away. But
But then they finally got the interview with him, and that's when he said, like, yeah, you know, it wasn't a greatest day for me, and
So-
I didn't know what their strategy was or something like that. It was very curious. He called Ferrari out saying it was true. But then he freaking Instagrammed this, and I will read it, and it
Oh,
is
please.
hilarious because he just got blasted on every social media possible by British fans, by his fans. These aren't just like people; they're like his diehard fans. And my phone just locked. It says, "I'm so disappointed in myself after yesterday's race when I left you all with the perception of a sore loser." Well, you kind of did.
I mean,
As I honestly don't feel I am. And worst of all, and most of all, allowed you many the opportunity to shit on me, lay false claims to my name, of which my family and I have worked so hard for. But you know what? It's okay. I can accept that I deserve it mostly, and will try to do better and be better. Still I rise. That's tattooed on his back above the Christus.
Still I rise.
So still I rise. Yeah. So
man.
yeah, that's like a non-apology apology.
I've got 2 words for you, buddy. Get fucked.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, dictated but not read.
Yeah, exactly. So Ferrari's in the Constructors' Championship lead. Vettel's in the Drivers' Championship lead. It is the greatest season of F1 ever. Thank you for letting me talk about it for so long.
You're
I think
welcome.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Dave just stabbed the meatballs.
Yeah, just stab the meatballs.
You have to make it for lost time somehow, right?
I know, right?
So-
And it's like, and so we're
Yeah,
coming
It's
up.
all good.
I think the next race is, what is the next race?
I have no idea.
The last race before the summer break is Hungary. So before that, I don't think it's Spa.
If it's hungry, you better feed it.
Oh,
Dad joke.
Yeah.
zing!
I served a religious sabbatical in Hungary, and I heard that every time I told someone where I was going on my religious sabbatical.
better feed it.
You're hungry? Have you had some food? No, go fuck yourself. You know what? Just go read this book and go fuck yourself. That's what I would say at the doors. Anyways,
Makes
so
sense.
yeah,
Boy.
yeah. Watch F1. It's a great season, and the mid-pack battles. I mean, Haas is right there with McLaren.
Yeah.
And frickin' Renault is there as
Yeah.
well. Although Nico Hulkenberg can't catch a break.
Yeah.
I think he's out of F1 to be honest with you.
Probably.
He should
and
be.
then, I mean, everybody wants to give slag on Honda, but I mean,
Yeah. Well,
Toro
they-
Rosso's problem is Brendan Hartley. It's not the power
Oh,
unit.
yeah, that's true. Although they did have a retirement, but
Yeah.
it was because of his crash in
Yeah.
Final Practice 3.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
Brendan Hartley, great driver, great sports car driver, not a Formula One driver.
yep.
Yeah,
But
and
I mean, Red Bull knows something's coming up because they've committed to Honda next year.
Yeah.
They're doing Honda engines. So
they know something.
they're dropping Renault and they're doing Honda until 2020 when Aston Martin's going to join the
Yeah,
series.
it's bold for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's I don't think it's as bad a move as the rest of the internet is putting it out to be.
And just seeing how McLaren's handling the Renault engine, which is the same engine that Red Bull has, and they won 2 races this season.
Yeah.
McLaren's chassis. I mean, there's a house of disarray right now.
Yeah,
you know,
McLaren.
Eric Boulier's gone.
Yep.
You know, I'm sure you guys saw that, but he was the chief technical engineer guy, so he ran the whole technical side of it. And he had set a goal for the team back at Woking, wherever
Yes.
McLaren's based out of in England, and they hit that goal. And to reward them, he gave them all chocolate bars.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys talked about this last
no,
time.
we didn't. God,
But these dudes
yeah.
are freaking working like 20 hours a day,
Yes.
just hammering out, engineering new parts to make the car better in every way, shape, or form that they can. And they hit this crazy goal that Eric set out for him. And to reward them, he gives them a fucking 25-cent chocolate bar. And so there's been talk that there's a mutiny going on
I
in
was going to say,
McLaren.
employee morale is probably
Yeah.
not in his vocabulary.
All-time low. Yeah.
The beatings will continue
Yeah.
until morale improves.
So he's yeah, exactly. So he's gone though. He's out. He is out of McLaren. This was the first race without him. Gilles de Ferran is their new
Really?
guy on the wall. The IndyCar superstar.
Wow.
Gilles de Ferran is there, and
Digging
then
him up.
He's not
All
the
right.
technical side, but he helps run the team. But then they promoted one of the internal guys. So I think there might be a turnaround.
Hope.
Zach Brown is the CEO of McLaren now, and he's
Zach Brown?
Yeah, the American. I don't know if you know him, but
Singer-songwriter.
I'm,
big
I'm,
beard.
not that guy.
I'm familiar with the band,
No, not that. Which band is that? Is that a band?
the Zach Brown Band. Yes,
oh yeah,
it is.
okay. I need to look.
Chicken
that up.
fried.
So, anyways, I'm curious to see what McLaren does. Alonso's he's going to leave.
He's going
Formula
to be driving a Honda powered IndyCar. next
IndyCar.
year.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Which is why he's tempered his comments on how shitty Honda's engine was in the McLaren. So he's
Yeah.
really wise. I mean, he's the Teflon Don. We know this.
Yep. I mean,
Nothing sticks.
Yeah, Lord knows he's not going to do another season of WEC. So
No.
God, no.
He's already won that. He doesn't care about that.
yeah, like, he's,
All he wanted was Le Mans, and he won it. So.
Yep. But
Now he wants Indy. He wants the Triple Crown.
Yeah, now Toyota's going to drag him along to every other goddamn 6-hour race.
Yep.
Whether
Oh,
he
yeah.
likes it or not.
Yep. So, yeah, that's Formula One. Great season. Crazy season. I love it. We've got a 2-horse race, maybe a 3 on some tracks with Red Bull.
Yep.
But,
Yeah.
check it out. Thanks
there
for
we
letting
go.
me
No
talk
problem.
your ear off. Gavin's falling asleep over here. Dave's
I'm
eating a
falling asleep.
delicious meatball.
Yeah,
I'm
Dave-
chilling.
Dave's mowing down the
I'm making
meatballs.
snarky comments about Zach Brown Band.
Yeah, that's true. I need
Yeah.
to look that up.
Yes, you do.
They
and
don't
while
think
you're
it be
on
like it is, but it do.
and while you're on the internet looking things up,
Oh, yeah.
please point your internet thingy
Browser.
to camautomag.myshopify.com.
Everybody fire up your Netscape Navigator.
You've
Ooh,
got mail.
damn.
Mozilla Firefox.
AOL. I just got that CD in the mail. I'm going to get online.
There you go.
Damn.
American Online CD, you guys.
Attaboy.
God damn.
You've
Dial
got
on
mail.
up.
Anyway.
No one,
Yeah.
The kids these days don't know that noise.
No, they don't.
No, I had to look that up to show my 13-year-old.
Are you serious?
Sound.
Wow.
It's like, what is that noise?
So we're technically exennials. You know that, right? Because we were
I remember that.
alive before the internet.
Yeah, we
Was
remember.
it-
We remember
were they?
before the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah,
I
we're,
don't.
we're not millennials.
No.
We're exennials.
I
You
remember
are.
playing outside.
Well, I am for sure. You're not.
You people are.
You are a millennial.
Yes.
What do you
But I
mean?
still
You're
remember. I remember
close.
dial-up.
yeah, what you're saying is we're Pepperidge Farm.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Just think
Fuck
about
off.
it this way. In the future, kids will be like, oh, yeah, I played outside. Oh, what version of Pokemon Go did you have?
Yeah.
So true, though.
Anyway, back to the ad
Find
that we're
them all.
supposed to be reading.
Oh, right.
camautomag.myshopify.com.
You click that Shop Now button on our Facebook page.
Yeah, please do. I see the stats, and they are alarming.
Smash that motherfucking
Alarmingly
shop now button.
low or
More
alarmingly,
alarmingly
high?
positive.
Low.
No. Let's
Considering I get the order emails, I know they're alarmingly low. So
But hey, shout out to Austin Kent and
No.
Samar Katan for buying the black and white limited edition cam shirts
Oh, hell yeah.
and rocking them at the NASA weekends.
Very nice.
I need to get
Yeah.
me one of dams.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And also to Dave Kazarian for rocking the new logo snapback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
ooh, I definitely need to get me one of those. Those
Yeah.
are hot.
I need to
Very
buy
cool.
another one.
It's hot.
Yeah. Anyway.
And remember, we are fat kid friendly.
Yep, we go triple X, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
We
That's
know where
it.
our bread is buttered. Either like children's medium or triple XL. That's where we're at.
Hey,
And that's
Oh,
all right.
large.
And keep in mind, we
Yeah.
don't just have T-shirts. We have sweatshirts. We have tank tops. We've got
Yep.
hats.
Yeah.
We've got phone cases.
Do we also have crop tops, or is that just?
That's just
we,
them.
we got the bro tank.
you can make
We
your
got the
own.
bro-
You can make your own crop top. It's
We
kind of
could.
like a build your own.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Just buy it, cut it.
Cars in modification. I mean,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, listen, if you buy one of the cam shirts and you want a crop top, you find me at whatever event I'm at and bring a pair of scissors.
And he will do it and then autograph it.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
We're going to consecrate this in the great name of Cam.
There
Yep.
it is.
Fuck, I'm gonna do it myself.
Attaboy.
That's a surefire way to get on our stories on Instagram.
In fact, next
Yeah.
time I want to go with you guys next to the next NASA event, wear one of those crop top shirts and jean shorts.
Attaboy.
Jorts, cutoffs.
Really like jorts.
Anyway, yeah.
Can you tell me?
Are you a never nude?
Yes.
Wow.
There's literally dozens of us.
Okay. Anyway, camonameg.myshopify.com. Buy some stuff. Help support this train wreck. Keep it going.
Choo choo.
Yep.
Hey, Dad, can you tell me how pause attraction in a Plymouth works?
Stepdad or new dad?
You.
Yes. So what happens is magic happens when these two gears come together and they spin and then stuff and things.
Trent, do you have a rebuttal?
I would like to. The magic comes after the gears that do the thing, and then the magic happens.
This is
and
just-
both wheels spin.
This is like an episode of My Two Dads. You guys remember that show?
No.
Neither do I, but I remember the title.
I like Trent's answer better. Your dad.
Oh.
Man.
Thank you. I will take that W.
All right.
fine.
Man, come back to
Turn
the
them
basement
L's
after
into
2
lessons.
months, and
I
you're just
know.
taking L's left and
Jeez.
right.
Well, I earned it.
Turn
But
them
hey-
L's into lessons, boy.
But hey,
I thought you
I got
had it.
something for you
Uh-oh.
that's going to turn your day right around.
Heyo.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. You're going
waiting.
to like this.
What is
F1 TV.
Do you have
Oh,
an Amazon
yeah,
Prime account?
I do.
Yes.
Well, lucky you.
Heyo.
Yep. So they
Still
will
not-
be
Watch it.
rolling. No, I mean, but that's another venue for you to in which you to get your F1 fix.
So who are the commentators on F1 TV?
They're probably still going to use the Sky
Sky
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
So I
because-
can watch it on Prime now.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean the deal is their deal is they can do whatever they want to for over the top stuff,
Right.
but so long as it's the Sky stuff because Sky has the monopoly. So
Gotcha.
yeah, they can do whatever the hell they want. Beyond that. So
Cool. Well,
Yep.
I like Sky. I think their coverage is fantastic.
Oh,
Although
it's
they're
great.
kind of a Hamilton homers, but
no, whatever.
We're all
As is-
British.
Yeah, I was about to say as is every British person you hear talking about anything.
I'm a fan. But that's cool. Well,
Yeah.
I am going to check that out on Amazon Prime.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So it's primarily going to be places that aren't England
Although-
because
Amazon did just announce they're going to raise the price of Amazon Prime membership.
Yeah.
How much?
So yeah, get rid
it's
of-
120 bucks
It's
a
still
year.
worth it to me for
Yeah, me
not
too.
having
What was
to
it
go
before,
in
like 80?
public.
Yeah, me too.
It started off at like 80, and then
80,
it's been like
yeah.
climbing slowly.
But if you're a college student, it was 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you signed up with a college email, it was $45 back in
Just
the day.
lie about it.
Yeah, we did until they shut down my wife's college email account.
Yeah.
Yeah, UVU caught us.
Ah.
Sons of bitches.
Damn it.
Great school, though. Check them out.
Yeah. Anyway, well, moving on from that.
Yes.
All right,
Rapidly.
let's talk about this.
Hey, Dad, how
Stepdad.
far do you,
Thank you.
how far do you drive in a year? Like, how many miles do you put on your car?
Well,
Good question.
this year, oh geez. Well, I bought my Mini in October, right,
Okay.
when my son was born, and I am at 13,100 miles. So it's not even a year, and I'm well over the average. So, and
okay.
I'm pretty sure a Mini was nowhere on the most driven list, if there
No.
ever was such a thing.
No, it's not. But neither
Oh.
is my '99 Outback, and I put 33,000 on it last year.
Oh, geez, you beat me. I'm not even
Yeah.
halfway to you.
Damn.
I'm half a man to you. Not even that.
But you're still a whole stepdad.
Hey-o.
Oh, anyway,
Take
yes.
that, Dad. That's not a W, though, so I can't really claim that. Anyways.
Anyway, yes, the average person puts about 11,500 miles on their car in a year.
Yeah, but what cars are we talking about?
Well, let us get to that.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Would you be surprised that the top 10 list is mostly crossovers and SUVs?
That's disgusting.
No, I'm not surprised.
yeah, so coming in at
I'm not surprised.
coming in
This
at
is a
number,
man who drives a house
Yes.
of a Dodge.
So coming in at number 10, the Toyota 4Runner.
Nice.
Then
Not surprised.
So what's the average MPG on that? 16 combined?
I don't know.
Or Forerunner?
On a
Yeah,
4Runner?
14?
Yeah, mid-teens.
Yeah.
14? 15?
And,
Keep going.
And if you get a V8,
V8, even worse.
yeah.
They don't offer the V8 anymore.
That's right, they don't.
Oh, they
Yeah.
don't?
Really?
Wow, that's news to me.
That sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, followed by the Ford Expedition.
Also in the teens combined?
Lower teens.
Lower teens?
Yeah.
Keep
Then,
going.
then the Cadillac Escalade ESV.
Holy shit, that's like 12.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yep.
they get 20s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
For the hybrid?
combined?
Well,
Do they have the selective cylinder shut off?
they do have DOD.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
And we're talking about the 6.2 V8.
The big boy.
Yeah,
Right.
the big one.
The
So.
big cheese.
Yep. And then we have a pair of Hondas coming in at 7 and 6, the Honda Pilot and then the Honda Odyssey.
So that's a non-SUV. This is
Yeah.
the first non-SUV.
Yeah, so two things essentially the same, just one has had a hacksaw taken to it.
Yeah, and it's also Orem's car of the year because that's all I see in Orem. is
Alrighty.
Honda Odysseys.
Odysseys.
There you go.
It's the only minivan I would buy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, or that is Sienna. I'd get a Sienna before I got an Odyssey.
Oh,
SE?
really?
Yeah, that sport edition with the.
Nah.
I'm all about the Pacifica plug-in hybrid.
Fuck you.
Going there. I went there.
Damn.
I mean, Jim Gaffigan
Whoa.
does promo
Wow.
the Pacifica.
Jesus.
But tell us how you really feel, Gavin.
Yeah, hold on.
Sweet.
Let's put a pin in this fucking list.
Wow. What did the Pacifica do to you?
You have a major bone to
Pacifica.
pick with
It
the
killed my-
Pacifica, and I
Yeah.
want to know why.
It killed
Yeah.
my father and raped my mother.
I will go ahead and derail the rest of this episode
Wow.
just to get to unhinged rants about cars.
Yeah, that's impressive.
There is some deep,
There was some,
singeing pain
was-
that needs to be brought to
Wow.
light here.
Jeez, that was immediate.
Did you walk in on a Pacifica, like fucking your girlfriend? Like, what's the deal?
Oh,
Like,
that was strong. That was strong.
my God, man,
Like, that wasn't even directed to me, and I felt it.
I loved it.
we're just all he just dropped a grenade in the room.
Like I need to drive home and clean my room. I feel like everybody just got yelled at super fucking hard.
That was amazing.
Jesus.
Oh, so
All right,
go on, Gavin.
Go on, explain yourself.
Yeah, what? What in the actual fuck, Gavin?
I just don't see it.
That's it?
Wow.
Wow, you're pretty passionate about not
Yeah.
seeing something. But
God,
okay.
and-
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, all that
Wow.
build up for nothing.
Yeah.
was funny, though.
That was great, though.
It was a perfect execution.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wow. Was
I
it the
wasn't
fact that it was a
lying either,
Chrysler? Is it
but
the fact it was a minivan? Was it the plug-in
Was it-
hybrid
was
part?
the-
hybrid?
It was the Chrysler part. It's mostly Chrysler, and a lot of like sour taste about how just shitty the previous Pacifica was.
Oh, well, that thing was awful.
It-
Yeah.
Are you talking like the mid-2000s
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
crossover thing?
Mm-hmm. I know it's just a name, but still.
Yeah, well, just Chrysler
And,
in
and
general.
just and having that go over the Odyssey, I was just like, you know what?
Isn't the 200 the most...
I also love giving Trent shit about
Yeah.
our taste in cars.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind that the advertisement campaign was definitely successful, where they're like, if you own an Odyssey, we can give you a better discount on your
Yeah.
Pacifica.
Bring your
Yes.
Odyssey and get 5K
Exactly.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
well,
I was just going to say, though, isn't the Chrysler 200 the most depreciating car in the world?
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it was
no.
the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, followed
okay.
very closely
No, I
by
thought it
a
was-
5
It was the
Series.
E-Class.
It was an
BMW.
E-Class.
Yeah, the 5
Was it
Series.
the 5 Series?
Five
Yeah.
Series
Okay,
number
the
two.
BMW 5
Yeah,
Series.
I saw
Yes.
that on Jalopnik
Got
as
it.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the 200 was in that list. The Chrysler was in that.
It
like
was,
number
yeah.
4 or
I think
5.
it was.
It was in there.
I
But-
rode in one like a couple years ago in
Yeah.
Detroit. It was
Yeah.
like bad.
Yeah.
It was very bad.
Just kind of like a bland meh car.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Anyway.
So, speaking of things that involve me,
Oh.
since Gavin
Oh,
is
yeah.
so personally
I'm sorry,
Jesus,
everyone.
attacking me.
Jeez, he
I'm
stabbed
Number
sorry.
5 on the list is a vehicle my wife drives, a GMC Yukon.
So wait a minute, I'm seeing a theme here. So the GMC Yukon and the Cadillac Escalade are the same car.
Kind of.
Kind
The
of.
Escalade is the ESV, so it looks like the Avalanche.
Yeah.
So no,
that's
no,
what's the long
no,
wheelbase.
No, it's
Oh,
long
no,
wheelbase.
no,
That's
you're
the
right.
EXT.
It's the
The
Suburban.
ESV is the Suburban.
I got the two
Suburban.
confused. You're right.
Still the same
You're right.
chassis, same engine, same
It is
drivetrain,
the same vehicle,
but
you're
just
right.
a little bit longer.
Have you read the list yet?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
keeps going.
Yeah, I know. Keep going.
God.
Number 4, the Sequoia. So
Okay.
basically a bigger V8 4Runner.
A Tundra.
Yeah.
A
Yep.
Tundra
Yeah.
with this
Right.
SUV body. Yeah.
Right.
Tundra with a liftback.
So
The
again,
Tundra wagon.
another 15 miles per gallon combined. Cool.
Yep.
Keep
Something
going.
like that. Something like that.
And then we have the Tahoe.
Okay. Okay. Which
That is a Yukon.
Which is the
just
Yukon.
not as fancy.
And then we have,
This is great.
The Yukon XL.
yep.
Which is the Suburban.
And then we round out the list with the Chevrolet Suburban. So,
Oh, we are dumb as a country. We have. I mean, I'm sorry. I bet your wife's car is super comfy and awesome.
Yes, it just came back from several $1,000s worth of service
Hey.
that my warranty paid for.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
buddy.
Nice.
Well, and
Nice.
keep in mind, they're like stupid cheap to get into.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you could fit 9 people
Yeah.
in them comfortably.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing is, I mean, yours has the third row, right?
It is the
Of
BMW
course.
of
Okay.
BMWs. It's the big
So
Mormon
that's
wagon.
2,
Yeah,
5.
the Mormon assault
you got,
vehicle.
What, 7?
Yeah, the MAV.
So
Yep.
it is 7, but it's 2, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Ah, 2
Huh.
2.
Okay.
You got the captains.
I got the
You
captains.
sprung for the
Got
captains.
it.
Look at you, money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured it was 2, 3, and 2.
So,
So no middle bench.
You
It's
know what they
captains.
should bring
Okay.
back is the front bench. Freaking 3 2.
You can get them
2.
on the Suburban.
you can get a bench in a Suburban.
You can
You
get,
shut your damn
you can
mouth.
Go to, you can go to a Chevy dealership right now and order an LS model with 9 seats, 3, 3, and 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You can do that.
That's my childhood right there.
Yeah,
is
you know
big.
who's also making a 3-row? Subaru.
Oh no.
The Ascent.
yeah.
3 rows.
Tell
3
me
rows,
it looks
17 cup
nothing
holders.
like the Tribeca.
Yeah,
'cause
that
that
does
was an
not look
abortion
anything
of
like the-
design.
It does not look anything like the Tribeca.
No.
The Tribeca
no,
was
so
disgusting.
that picture I showed you, I
Yeah.
had 6 people in the vehicle.
Your truck is longer than the trailer. Have you noticed that?
You
Anyways,
just
No,
recoiled
it's
when he
not.
showed you a picture of the truck.
so big. It's like it's coming at me.
It's not that big.
It's a big old truck.
I
Well-
showed him that picture.
That's
All
a
right.
big one.
That's not.
Anyway.
I'm actually impressed at where you parked that thing.
All right, let's keep this thing moving, folks.
So wait,
We're-
let me just say this: the average
So-
mileage per
yeah.
year on a Chevy Suburban is 14,299 miles.
Which isn't too bad because
No.
my wife,
Ooh, that's good looking. Actually.
her Yukon, we're averaging about 20,000 miles.
Right.
And my truck, as we brought it back from this Idaho vacation, which is why I was gone. My apologies for if you listen through those podcasts without me. But
Yeah, how dare you be
yeah.
gone for so long?
Get over yourself.
I'm-
Fuck
I-
you.
No one got that joke.
Dang, Dave now, too. Jeez.
No one got that joke.
We were doing this long
Nice.
before you got here, and we'll be doing it long after we kick you out of this basement, boy.
And how dare you take a week off? No one
Yeah.
ever goes away that long.
Anyway, my truck is
Dad.
now on pace to hit about 19,000 miles this year.
Hey,
So,
you're just over 12K already, so
What are you
he's using
averaging
vodka.
miles per gallon wise out of the Yukon?
the Yukon a little over 16.
And it's a 20
Wow.
something
11.
gallon.
Or,
No, how big
gallon?
is the tank?
24. Something like
Holy
that.
Lord!
You have no right to bitch about gas prices.
Yeah, you made that decision.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
buy
I
a
do.
TDI.
Did you not see the video I just
You brought
showed
this
you
upon
where
yourself.
I filled up my truck on the way here.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
$90.
Yeah,
I haven't
I didn't
driven,
actually watch it, but
I haven't driven my own Subaru in the better part of a week.
Right.
Since Asian Mike's car broke, and so he's been driving my Outback while I've been driving the work truck.
Oh, jeez.
I just filled the work truck,
How big is that tank?
33-gallon tank, and it is a Cummins.
You can live in
yeah.
that tank. You can. That's a sublease apartment tank.
I
Sublet that out.
I paid half of my monthly rent to put fuel in that tank.
shit.
wow.
That's like regular 85, right?
No, it's a
The
diesel.
diesel.
Oh, it's a diesel's shit.
I even
What's
paid-
diesel at?
I got-
325?
It's I paid $317, but that was
a
at
good deal.
Costco.
Yeah, that's cheaper than premium right now. By the way, I'll
Yeah.
just point that out.
Yes.
Right.
I paid $3.40 something a gallon to fill up my truck because it was the ethanol free stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see, I'm just preparing for that royal fisting when I start daily driving my Super Duty.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's going to
Man.
sound good though.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, it
Hashtag
definitely
worth
sounds
it.
good.
So
Not a stock turbo, not a stock intake,
Say
not
what?
a stock exhaust.
Yeah.
What?
I said hashtag worth it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But since we're totally off track,
we're on
the most driven passenger vehicles, I'm just going to
Wait, those
go
ex-
through this really quickly.
Those exist in the U.S. Anyways,
yeah,
keep going.
yeah,
Okay.
the
Yes.
sedans, Chevy Malibu,
Boo.
Nissan Maxima, Honda Civic,
Nice.
Mazda 6,
Nice,
Honda Civic Coupe,
nice.
Honda Accord Coupe,
Okay.
Honda Accord Sedan,
Of course.
Chevy Impala,
Nope.
Toyota Prius,
Boo.
and Nissan Altima.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the Nissan Altima, 12,495 miles per year. So people are not driving them very much, and that's the most driven sedan.
So the SUVs get driven more.
Well,
Yes.
and you want to hear the least driven cars?
Yes.
Nah,
Yeah.
I question this list, but keep going.
Well, okay.
I mean, start.
I mean, so we have the Mustang Coupe, the 6 Series Coupe, the Ford Mustang convertible, the 6 Series convertible, Miata convertible, the SL Class, Corvette Coupe, 911 Coupe, 911 convertible, and a Corvette convertible
It's the least driven car,
Yes.
with an
So-
average of 4,365 miles.
which I believe. But if we took into account Ferrari ownership,
Which, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's-
There must be a price cap on
Yeah.
like the statute of limitations for that list. I'm not surprised about the Corvettes.
yeah.
Not surprised about the 911s. I am surprised about the Miata though,
Yeah.
because like normally the thing about Miatas is like you can fucking drive them.
Well, you
not
gotta
year-round, though.
You gotta understand.
Most
we're-
people are buying these
Yeah.
as like
we've come full
Summer fun
circle.
cars.
midlife crisis.
Yeah, we've
Well,
come
I
full
understand
circle to
that.
the point where you don't have to have a car that does everything. Now people are buying a second car just for the shit.
yeah. So they're driving their Suburban,
So-
but then they have the Miata for the weekend.
Exactly.
So-
Right.
So
May
they're
I-
putting
Right.
15K on their burb.
Yep.
May I read the methodology behind this study?
Plus, the average owner
I was
age
just
of
trying to
ownership
look that
is
up.
Yeah.
impressive.
Shoot,
So it was
Mike.
done by iccars.com, and here's what their methodology.
I see cars too.
iccars.com analyzed over 1.7 million used 10-year-old cars sold from 2014 to 2017. The average annual mileage of each model and body style was used to rank each vehicle. Models with fewer than 500 listings, full-size vans, and heavy-duty trucks, models with fewer than 4 model years represented in the data set, and models not available as the 2017 or 28 model year were excluded from the analysis. The data were also aggregated at the body style level. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, so a lot of
Cool.
so surprisingly you're not going to see stuff like, Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff
No.
like that.
No.
Stuff that you don't really see trade hands that often.
Right.
I was explaining to a friend of mine, we were passing the Ferrari dealership, and there was the LaFerrari in there, and I was like, yeah, so as that car sits right there, that's about a $5 million car.
Yeah.
Because it has 30 miles on it, or
Yeah.
whatever, 50 miles on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Last year, one sold for 3.2, and it had more mileage, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably is up there.
Yeah, I've heard the 5 number get tossed around. Who knows, by now it might be worth
crazy.
6.
At this point, a vehicle like that is just like throwing around art.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's who's buying it too. It's people who want to diversify
Investors.
their portfolio.
Yeah.
Investors, yeah.
Yeah.
They're investing in that. That's
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah.
But speaking of art, there were patent drawings shown
Yes.
on the Cadillac CT5.
Oh,
Cadillac's
back the
trying
coupe.
coupes again.
Yeah.
Heard
Yes.
about that, yeah.
This one actually looks really good. It's like the last generation CTSV coupe liftback thing they did, but with the new STS front end on it.
Yeah, like it looks.
Yeah.
It's a
I can see
very
that.
nice
Yeah.
design. It's very swept. It's got the very nice
Yeah, I like
blocky
the
front end.
I like the hatch style. Kind of,
Yes.
Yeah.
kind of has a little Kia Stinger GT to it.
The important thing, though, is that it's not an XLR.
Yes, this is
That's
Exactly.
what matters.
this is
Thank you.
Yeah, this is looking to be more based on the Camaro, whereas the XLR was based on the Corvette, and then promptly had all the Corvette goodness beaten out of it.
Yes.
See
It was
North
like
Star V8.
a watered down suspension as well.
Yeah, you know.
So I imagine this one, CT5, is probably, because it's built on or is going to be sharing a lot of stuff in reference to a Camaro,
Yeah.
or in reference even to an ATS. I can see that they're probably going to have a turbo 4-cylinder option.
Yeah.
And they're more than likely going to ship mostly with V6s. And I would not be the least bit surprised if a V model comes out in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
be
Turbo
excited
6
for
or
that.
something like that. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's depending on how based on the Camaro it is, I mean, you could go like, a V with just the V8
Good
in there,
old-fashioned V8.
and then have some sort of like V limited or whatever V.R or something, and put the supercharged 6.2 in there.
Exactly.
You
You never
Yeah.
know. They could even. I mean, it's probably not likely, but they could even shake the supercharged 5.5 or the turbo 5.5.
Yeah, the Turbo 5.5 out of the supposed mid-engine Corvette.
Right. Who's to say that might not make its way into these?
Yeah,
You never know. Cadillac's been with the V designs anyway. They've been getting kind of hot.
yeah, they've been doing
So.
fun, awesome things.
And I mean, it looks killer. So I'm excited to see where it would go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got a little bit of an Aston Martin roofline to me.
Yeah, it looks really
I
good
dig it.
from all the angles.
It
I
does
dig.
look good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I dig. So that's gonna be dope.
alrighty.
Let's see what was next on this guy.
So next we've got Mitsubishi not figuring out what we want. So they're going to try and gather
really,
yeah.
not figure out what America wants.
So
You don't
they're-
say.
they're giving-
The Outlander Sport, and the Eclipse, they're the same goddamn vehicle.
The Eclipse that isn't actually an Eclipse?
But hey, they
Correct.
are going to steal your data, your driving data, to try and figure out what you want.
Now, is this everybody's driving data, or just people who own Mitsubishis?
Mitsubishis, as far as I know.
so like 9 people are going to report this data.
Sweet.
But hey,
That's not even a real representative
They're
data
to
set.
they're going to give you like a free cup of coffee or like $10 off your oil change. They're kind of working on the
They're trying-
rewards.
They're trying to figure
for
it
the
out.
data.
So wait, you mean the 9 people that were dumb enough to buy a new Mitsubishi are also dumb enough to go back to the dealership that they bought it from?
To get
And
it
They
how?
working.
bought a Mitsubishi. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of,
it's just
wow.
Mitsubishi's doing what Facebook got busted doing, right?
Yep.
It's just like they want all the data. That's all they're going to do. They're going to log it and whatnot. So yeah, you don't even need to go back to them. It's all going to be in an upload. It'll be crazy.
Yeah.
But the great thing is they're actually going to sell the information too.
Oh, well, of course,
Good to know.
because that's how you monetize that shit.
Yeah. They're not making money selling cars. So
Information is useless unless you put a number on it.
yeah.
True.
Yeah. But they're going to gamify it too. You're going to earn badges and crap like that.
So they've just introduced
They're gonna make it a game.
Yeah.
or branded street racing. Is that what's happening here? Is Paul? They're going never mind. I'm sorry.
No.
Aw.
No, they're going to give you points based on staying under the speed limit and
Oh, the reverse of what I want. Exactly. Yeah.
So
Oh, so can I opt in on this with my VR4 because it literally sits and does nothing?
Yeah. It's a cool
Attaboy.
car too.
I want my points for staying under the speed limit. It hasn't moved off these jack stands for months.
And number 1 in this week's standings is Dave again.
I actually did see a final edition Evo on my way over here today.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a white final edition. I was like, well done, sir.
Nice.
Yes.
But the funny thing is, Ford actually has an optional app already that does this, that shares data with insurance companies, but you don't get any of these sweet gift cards.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, fuck that.
But you get a lower insurance rate, I'm guessing, right? What would be the
I
benefit?
don't know. I have
Oh.
no idea,
And
honestly.
I wonder what the percentage of Mustang owners is that's participating in that
Hey.
program. Probably a little.
Yeah.
How many people did you hit today? Anyways, just kidding.
But
I love
New
Mustang.
high score.
High score.
Hey,
Zing. Anyway.
There is a study saying that monetizing car data could be worth between $450 to $750 billion by 2030.
Yeah, of course. Everything's being monetized.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I believe it. The TAM for anything is huge. Total addressable market is insane.
Yep.
Well, speaking of other ridiculous things,
Yes.
so we all remember the Nissan Ital Design GTR 50.
Did we actually even talk about that? I
Well,
don't know
no.
if we did.
So, yeah.
But everyone's
But
seen it.
it's
Yeah.
in here now.
Yeah, so, Ital designed, made a pretty GTR. So,
It's an anniversary, right? It's the
yeah.
50-year...
Yeah, 50, I think it's the 50th anniversary,
Yeah.
of the GTR nameplate. So,
Yeah.
and they celebrated it by making this very pretty-ass car.
Front end's not my favorite, but man, that back end is
It looks
gorgeous.
like a rendering from GT Sport.
Yeah.
It really does.
This
Oh, yeah.
looks like a concept vehicle you could only find in a game.
Yeah.
Beautiful, I think.
Well, hey, good news, our 50 super rich listeners.
Hey.
You can buy one if you want to.
Yeah.
I bet all 50 are already sold.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so Gavin,
They are.
I posed that question to you. So a top-rung GTR Nismo starts at $177,000. Take that. What would you think this Ital design would be?
This 50,
Run of 50.
A run of 50. Yep, it's a limited edition.
it looks a lot like a GTR,
I
but
want
also
to
looks
say
completely
I want to
different.
say like 250 or so, maybe.
Oh, my friend, you are so wrong.
How low am I?
You are off
half
by
mil?
about. You are off by $500,000. It's going to run you
What?
just a hair over $1 million.
$1 million.
So they're going to be. So they're going to show it off at Goodwood. They're going to
Yeah.
probably try to sell some there, and
See, I don't think they've sold all of them
No.
because of that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they wouldn't show it off if they haven't sold them.
yeah,
I bet.
So,
I bet Lord March is like, yeah, go ahead, and drive one down the driveway.
Whatever.
Let's see if
I'm
yeah.
just so confused.
but yeah, so
$1 million.
Damn.
So the estimates are, 900,000 euros, which at the current rate is $1,060,000.
Right.
Yep. For reference, a McLaren Senna comes in at a hair under $1 million.
I'd rather have that.
But you're going to have 499 of your buddies that have a McLaren Senna, where you can only have 49 of your buddies
Does it
having
look
one
like
of
I
these.
Well,
can?
and you have to drive around with your car cover on the Senna because it's so hideous that babies will
yeah.
spontaneously throw up.
This
Senna
thing
is starting
looks
to
better.
grow on me. The Senna is starting to grow on me more
Catholic
than that
priests
car
will
is.
try to make it, do an exorcism on the car because it's so hideous. They'll just be like, the power of Christ compels you.
Yep.
And they'll just throw holy water on you.
Oh my god, I have a story about exorcism in cars today.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah, I had
Two
to call
things.
Dave.
Wow.
We'll get
Jeez.
we'll get to that in a
Wow.
minute. So
Yeah.
so not only does the car look arguably better, it's going to be much quicker. Forged internals,
Ooh.
turbochargers from the GT3 race car.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Upgraded suspension and brakes. It's going to make 710 horsepower.
Just kind of anemic compared to the other hypercars, but that's cool.
Well, I mean,
Everybody else is 1,000 plus. But
I like
Yeah,
at the
Yeah,
end of
this
the
isn't
article.
a hybrid, though.
Yeah.
no, it isn't. It's
This is
just-
all
No.
gas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all gas.
So it's kind of actually
pretty impressive, yeah.
because the Senna is basically a non-electrified P1
correct.
yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense.
But at the end of the article, I like how they state that it's the best performing one so far.
Oh.
Because every year or two, Nissan just keeps
Well,
cranking 10 more horsepower.
I mean, that's
into
how
it
cars
and-
work, right?
Yeah.
Like the newest one
Well,
is the
they're-
best one.
They're not. I mean, they're doing the Honda thing by keeping something
Right.
around too long, but they're
Yeah.
actually doing something about it each year.
They
unlike
are.
the S2000 and
Well,
the
yeah,
NSX, which died slow deaths
Or
because
or
they never
this-
did anything with them.
Look at Subaru with the STI.
Yeah.
The car's been at 300 horsepower for 20 years.
Hey,
Well-
no, they added 10 horsepower this
Oh,
year.
excuse
Well-
me.
No,
they
I
still
think
make
it's five.
Excuse
It
me.
was 5.
5 horsepower.
Well,
My bad.
Fuck.
Well,
Wow.
look at Nissan and the 370Z. That thing
Well,
is just
hey,
dying
It's
on the
actually
vine.
been around for 10 years now.
Yeah.
But at least they did a redesign from the 350. We're still on the first gen Skyline GTR design. We're
Well, it's
still
got-
on the same. No, it's the same car
I mean, it got a
underneath.
facelift, but
Nah, but that's
That-
a bumper and a rear bumper. Besides that, it's the exact
The
same car.
interiors have gotten updated.
I think
They're-
far
yeah,
and
the
away.
interiors have
Have
been
you
updated,
seen-
but I'm
have you
saying
but
Okay.
well,
the
no,
general
so the
build
three-
the
well,
same as what it was when they
Well,
first came out in
here's-
2007.
Okay, here's the deal. If the new Camaro is technically a 6th generation,
Yeah.
even though it is very close to the 5th generation that came out in 2010, I will go ahead and say that the current GTR is in its 2nd iteration.
I
Yeah.
would say half. It's like a
1.5?
997
Think it's like
1 to
a
a
0.2?
9972. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we're at. It's a GTR
I mean,
point two.
It's still R35 right
Yeah,
now.
it's
So
still
Still
Yeah.
R35
Yeah.
point two. That's
Yeah.
what we're at. That's what it is.
But
Yeah.
they changed where the DRLs are at. So, I mean, that
There we
is a
go.
change.
That's a huge.
But I mean,
that
they-
took
the
20 years.
interior-
They did that.
Engineering.
They did that globally through their offering, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the weird corporate nose on there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. The Altima has the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, at
The
least
Rogue.
they did the corporate nose correctly. I mean, look
Yeah.
at what Acura did back in the 2010s.
Oh,
They
beak.
ruined them. The Bic, the
Yeah.
Bic shaver. Yeah.
Yep.
Lexus too.
Yeah. Oh, the Predator. Yeah.
Yeah.
The screaming
Not-
Predator.
Don't
not
hate
good.
on the Predator.
I
not
hate
good.
it. It's disgusting.
Not good.
hate.
I throw food at it, just to hopefully make it shut its mouth, but it never works. I just piss off all the people driving them. Anyways,
Okay. Final one of the night. So, Lamborghini. They're trying to go after the Porsche GT2 for a Nürburgring lap record and with a new car.
Yes.
Yes,
The-
the Aventador SVJ.
Yeah,
which
the
is
Super Veloce Jota.
not so secret. The car has yet to be revealed.
I was going to say I haven't seen pictures of it, but
no,
no one
nobody
has.
has.
Interesting.
But
There's some spy shots of the car from the ring.
So are they just doing it on Gran Turismo, or are they actually running a mule out there? Like, what's the
This is a mule.
story?
they're running mules out there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But they're apparently targeting that 647.25.
Which is great because they've already set a time of 6:54 while navigating traffic and a coned-off section of the
That ain't bad.
That's
No.
impressive.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
So playing with lap traffic and only being that far, that close.
And that's what 652,
6:54.
654.
When Porsche did it, they booked the track.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamborghini's
Yeah.
doing it on a track. They're just doing it on an open public
Yeah,
deck.
just
Absolute madmen.
Yeah, that's
some
that's
dude
pretty,
in a CRX is holding up people, and then out of nowhere, camouflage doorstop.
Yeah. And then in the driver's seat, you see
Yeah.
Balboni smiling
Yeah.
ear to ear. I bet he is driving it.
Oh.
He might be.
He's retired, but I mean, that'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
If
you
you're
know.
talking about coned off sections and like going through traffic, I could see shaving 15 seconds.
Yeah.
That should be easy.
That should
Oh,
not
yeah.
be hard.
Now, this isn't the only vehicle that Lamborghini is hoping to, break a record with because there's some little tangential rumors here that the Lamborghini Urus has nailed a 747 at the ring,
Yes.
Their SUV.
which means it could be the swiftest SUV.
That's a spicy
My God.
meatball, as they say in Italy.
The Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio has run a 751.7.
The four cheese.
The
Yeah.
four cheese.
That
I gotta
cheese is
say
moving.
that
Quattro formaggio.
I'd still take the
Formaggio.
4 cheese, but
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, the Urus
too.
is hideous, but
But
if they're
it's-
pulling numbers like that,
it's
that's impressive.
amazing that you can get 747 out of an SUV.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
crossover.
When
really.
10 years ago,
Still.
it would have been.
It's a Q7.
Yeah, it's a
Really.
Cayenne.
What's the
Yeah.
what's the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk doing in? Does anybody?
Is
Did
it
they
717?
I don't
or
even
something?
know.
That's insane.
I don't know. Have they done?
I don't
that
think they
car
have.
around the ring.
No, but they're
I,
like
I mean, some,
I haven't heard about it.
Some idiot in Germany has to have driven a SRT8 Grand Cherokee around the ring.
Yeah.
Let's put
We're-
it out
I'm
there.
I'm googling
And
that
got
up right now.
We're
Yeah.
going to put our best men on that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
And let's
mate.
challenge the SRT team, whoever's left there,
Oh.
to take one
Yeah.
to the track. Do it.
There you
And
go.
we know you're listening.
Yeah. So they're going after the quote unquote production car record
Right.
with this. So there are 1,911 GT2 RSs being built. So technically, it's a production car. There are going to be 600 of
SVJs.
this SVJ.
Oh well,
What's the production
or
It
wait,
says
no.
they did 600 of the
Oh,
SV.
the SVs. Yeah, of
So
the SV.
there's
So
no real number yet on what they're going to do, but
but
it'll
it's
be
probably
limited.
going to be more than the 30 Diablo SE30s or
Yes.
GTs.
God. Speaking of GTs, did you see? So we posted that thing last week or the week before of Chad
the-
Alders.
Yeah, Diablo.
Yeah, his
GT
91
tribute.
Diablo with the GT body on there.
Yeah, I saw it at Eaglewood, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic car.
Yeah.
And it's a Lamborghini.
Yep.
It's
And
just-
apparently it rips.
Not a GT, but it's a beautiful homage to one.
Yeah. I mean, it's got all
We'll
the
take it.
6.0 stuff on there.
It
so
does. Yeah.
We'll take
the
it.
interior and everything.
Yeah, better
So-
headlights. 300ZX headlights. and
Damn
everything.
right.
Yeah.
Pointed that out to so many people.
Yeah.
Now so many people will be unable to not see that.
Yeah. Well, they
It's just
shouldn't.
great.
Because it's awesome.
Yes. Oh, but anyway, that is it for the agenda.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm seeing reviews for the Trackhawk, but no Nürburgring lap
First
times.
episode.
There we
What's
go.
the zero? Like, it does a quarter mile pretty quick, I'm assuming.
0 to
the
60
track.
like 3.5.
Probably like a 10-second, 11-second truck.
It's faster than a Julia.
It's not all-wheel drive. I bet it
it's
scoots.
It's probably low 12s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a
I think I saw 11.7.
12.
Oh, okay.
12.
Jeez, so
That's
No.
moving.
Hold on, let me look up the car and driver.
So let's say in ideal conditions, 11.7. So anything you could buy off the dealer lot with a full tank of gas will run 12 flat.
Holy crap!
Well, hot
I
damn.
love it. I love it.
That's spicy.
It's a spicy American meat. Okay, anyways.
Whatever.
Spicy Big Mac.
Wow.
With
Okay.
a Borat accent. I love it. This is nice.
11.6.
11.6.
11.6 at 116.
11.6. That is very fast SUV.
With my turbo swap on my GT, I'll be lucky to hit 14.5s, baby. Here we come.
Hot damn.
RMR, here I go. Oh.
Traction loss is a hell of a thing.
Well,
Mexico?
Not yet. Next year. I'm having
Damn.
this.
Anyway, thank you for joining us on this episode of the Camcast.
Yeah, let's go ahead and park this one in the harbor
Yeah.
before we slam into the dock.
Oh, before we do that, we got something special coming from Gavin on Wednesday.
Yeah, we do.
hang
I didn't
on.
know if we were going to talk about it on today or on Thursday.
Well,
but-
we're going to need to talk about it today so we can promote it because, it comes
Exactly.
out tomorrow.
There you
Right.
go.
Yeah. So kind of the reason why I know all of you people and all the people that are listening to this is because I fell in love with the 1989 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 back when I was a wee lad, a weer lad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my dad had one when I was a kid. He sold it when I was 11 years old. Never drove it. And I did not find the exact car, but I found an owner that's very, very gracious. His name is Nate. And he has a red 964 911 that's an 89. That car, I'm going to dive into this a little bit more in the article, but I drove his old car and his new car. He has a 991.2 Carrera 2S.
Hello.
7-speed manual.
Hello.
Lovely car. Yeah, so I drove both of his cars, and I'm writing an article on the 964. So,
Yep.
you'll hear more about that later.
Yeah, you'll be able to read the article, see the photos, and a video on Wednesday.
Yeah, I took a little clip on a GoPro and ran through Trapper's Loop.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like, I'm not going to forget this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what was it like meeting her here? Well, you know what? Let's wait and we'll
Yeah.
read about
You'll
Yeah.
read the
You'll
article.
read about
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Cam's website. So
Yeah,
There you go.
camautomag.com.
it. Excited. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Boom, too.
Go ahead and follow us on all of the various social medias. We're at Cam Automag on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can also write to us, mailbag at camautomag.com.
What is that again, Dad?
What Dave said.
All right.
I love how you looked right at me, too. You're like looking at me like, hey, asshole.
Mail Cam
Here
at
we go.
autobag.netscape.
At
Damn.
the AOL and the You've Got Mail.
Man. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
As Dad almost dives out of his chair.
It's a stunt show.
Welcome. You've got mail. Goodbye.
Yes. Yes, we are at Cam Automag on all social media, camautomag.com.
Beep-doop-boop-boop.
If you've enjoyed this podcast, please rate and review us, share us with your friends.
Do
'Cause
it.
Chances are, if you like it, you hang out with people that probably will too.
Yeah.
Rate us. 5 stars is great. Anything less deserves a...
I mean, leave us a review if you're going to leave us less than 5
Yeah.
stars.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know.
we're probably going to hunt you down and kick your ass, but
Yeah, we
still,
will find you.
Are you?
We have a set of certain skills.
we have a very particular set of skills. Good luck.
I'd like to see you do better, jackass.
Yeah. Wait, who?
I don't know.
Whoever's going to give us less than 5 stars.
Yeah.
No, we
We're,
will.
we're just preemptively directing that to them.
Actually,
Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll find you and then record an episode in your home.
That's
what's
actually
gonna
how
happen.
I got on this podcast is because I gave a 5-star review on iTunes. And then
there you go.
Mike's
Yeah.
like, oh, I
Yeah.
guess I'll bring him on.
And now he's the new dad.
I brought,
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that I'm jealous.
You could be the new dad. Give
You
us
can-
5 stars.
Yeah.
You too can be the new dad. Fuckers. Anyways, okay.
You had the power to end this.
I do.
I mean, you did, but then
did.
you disappeared for 2 months.
I relinquished it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Feast
So-
your eyes over here upon the Dead Sea, the second saltiest place in the world next to your bitch ass.
And on that note, I have been Mike.
I have been Gavin.
I've been Professor Dave.
I've been Trent.
And I've been Step Pizza Dad.
All right, now we do the
Allegedly.
fight out thing.
I'm the
or
new
whatever.
dad.
How does it feel? Hey,
It
Dad, can I
feels
borrow
fantastic.
$5?
Yeah,
No,
can I
no,
do-
give me a job.
God damn it.